Like, he's just going to brain sap you, and then you're pretty much screwed. You'd have to have Enchantress having 2 creeps, and then Jakiro already in lane. So with the Broodmother...
Because right now he's just hoping to reach some really nice items, and they stop in Iceberg from getting what he's looking for. aka Farmers and Invoker. This is actually quite problematic for him.
Yep, 2 CS, and CSing under the tower is not an easy task, especially when, you know, the Invoker can always last hit, so...
General, Hostile's gonna arrive. Gonna give a bit of a hand, hitting that time like it always wanna fly, that's first blood. Hostile will do it. Drop down the double tornado, which you normally would pitch a ward well, so you can see any kind of rotation. Like, you probably put it up here so you can see the rotation around the top tower. And when he had double stuns, he would just rotate into the middle lane and look for a kill. Right now, he's kill securing. Because Iceberg, I don't have enough for this. Goldblack's gonna have to brain sap. But there was no mana on the Jakiro, and Liquid Fire was on cooldown, so Iceberg was capable.
He messed up the purge.
Did he do both at the same time? Or he never let the second one go. I just passed a little bit off target. That purge is available, and now always when a fly dies, has to make his own tier 2 tower. Iceberg. The Ice Path of Snakeo's able to connect. Snakeo's had a lot of trouble getting himself in range for those, and now maybe it's a little bit too deep for Na'Vi. They went well into the tower. Denny gonna dodge the Sunstrike. Sora coming. The Soul Siphon has 6 has left him alive for such a very, very long time. It's going to be up to the supports of Na'Vi. Tanaka with the double kill. Now the dual breath and Iceberg. He's going to cross it up and get his ass out of here. That Fairy Fire will not let him survive. A triple kill for the Jakiro. He's coming in now from the Darkseer. Narcel doesn't really have a lot more to give. It's going to be a quick Liquid Fire from Snako. That's a level 3 Iron Shell. The Ice Path will buy a little bit of space, but a little bit is not enough. Afterlife ensuring the kill by throwing down the wall and getting that damage into the Jakiro. Before he gets back underneath the cover of his tier 1.
I was laughing my ass off because Enchantress took his Forge Spirit that he just took. Oh, Sunstrike top, there it is! Oh, got it. And no backpack for you, please. Dying.
I'm not so certain about the level 3 dual breath. Like, I'm fine with the 2-1-2 build if you're definitely looking for your Ice Path early on. But the amount that you get more damage from dual breath, but that you get so much more efficiency from Liquid Fire. Right now the dual breath is perfect. He just hit a 3-man dual breath, a 2-man chrono from General, and Always Wanna Fly is basically getting sucked off right now. That's a double kill for Dandy. Team Spirit lose 3. Okay. Get a Surge and Always Wanna Fly. The Wave of Terror was able to connect, but it's Alstar with 3 levels up and untouchable at Iceberg. Oh my. Okay. I don't even care about that ice wall that he managed to put down. Alstar with that Dragonlance. Always Wanna Fly! What do you do? Like, you're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't. You want to run away from that goal, like that's triggered by the Ice Path on top. With the LD of Dandy, they replicated here for the moment. You're going to burn the Chronosphere. Now, VS doesn't have a swap out, but he doesn't manage to miss the Wave of Terror to connect. Macropire down, T-Spirit's going to walk through the fire and the flames, so we want to catch up to this and had more flames on top of it. Godblack, he's sitting on the edge of the Macropire with a high level up in Liquid Fire, burning his life away, and Always Wanna Fly, another stun to be triggered. But Dandy, Crypt forms off cooldown, actually connects, and all 3 heroes, General, jumping forward. The Ice Path's too far out because Team Spirit ends up turning around. They kill off General. The Liquid Fire, the Soul Siphon, Morphling is just going to strength warp himself up, and the TP is out to safety. Team Spirit should be fine. Na'Vi still diving underneath this tier 1 tower. With the Ice Path, the waveform back in again. TP Morphling, the time! The attacks! Oh, wow, okay. We can say goodbye to your Darkseer. The Morphling will survive. Dandy gets traded off by Always Wanna Fly. He swaps for 1 extra attack, bringing him closer to that Viper illusion. That is going to be the fight. It's going to be a 3 for 2. Very deep from Na'Vi. It may actually be a... if it's going to be more, Brain Sap's available. Easy pick for the Jakiro, on the Jakiro.
That's level 6.
You're not really looking on anything much up, like, on Didier, it's great, he's got the mech already. But you'd need a little bit more than that. Sunstrike, General, you're going to bot from that. Just enough to do the job. No run. He got slowed down a lot by that enchant, which is allowing Arsar to catch up to him again, but he'll need a lot more impetus to get the kill. turns for a much more reasonable target, and that's going to be Goldblack. With the silence, he was incapable of brain sapping a little bit more life back towards him and just wasting more time with Na'Vi. And Dendi, okay, hello! Straight down, the one charge will do some work, but the back does even more from Afterlife. Striking on style as well. The Ice Path will buy a little bit of space to Nako. Dual breathing, they've got basically like it's like coating different disgusting types of goo onto Team Spirit. He earns the mass poisons to come out fire for the dual breath, the liquid fire, the I wait for the rod of Atos as the next major item for Seneko. Kurdo, really nicely done. He's still going to strength morph, but it's just not enough. And the funny thing is that you do have to remember when guys having to move far enough away, the back, because Seneko and our style up on the cliffside. The ulti of Denny has already done the work. So Roshan goes down, Death Prophet takes the Aegis. He shouldn't be affected by the wall.
That's too much time walking. Ah, I got chronoed.
Yeah. I wasn't part of the plan with the swap. The Sun also made it difficult for General to try and capitalize on that. As the Yule's going to stop the TP out from always going to fly. Liquid Fire will still burn it down. They don't have a stun now for the Invoker, who will get away to safety. Yes, that was. He is able to jump away again, repairing a large portion of damage. Afterlife caught the wrong side of the river, but as Goblak is being chased down, Arstal now is managed to get over to this part as well. Always going to fly, no swap available for him. They find that kill. You've got creep skipping, and the rest of Na'Vi just have to TP, but looks like the Viper doesn't have one already now though. Dendi, he's the first one to TP him. The silence is there. They wait for him over him. Dendi, he popped so quickly. There's only the Aegis Immortal expended. General now will Chrono ensure they get a revenge kill onto that Darkseer. For the Impetus damage of Arstar, they got it guaranteed, but Goldblack locks down the ult. They get through Dendi a second time, and with the waveform forward by Ramses, they're chasing after Arstar back through that Darkseer wall, getting the Enchantress in front of Enchantress to get the body block off. Help the Vengeful
control coming into the side of Na'Vi. They have both of their tier 1s up, and if General gets anybody once in, is he? Oh, he is.
This Nimbus rune allowing Seneko just to loop around the back with the dual breath, the Ice Path. They lock Goldblack in position. He just burns too quickly, and now it's Na'Vi punishing Team Spirit for just staying a little too long. The TP out from my.
Be a little bit careful where he places it, but it could, all intents and purposes, farm his own thing, right? Oh, Arsal is playing with danger here. Oh my! Oh.
Yeah, that happened.
That happened.
Oh, Dendi. Well, he just got caught in. He got a quick one off in 1 second time. If he stuck around any longer, however, like, yes, he would have killed the Invoker, but would have lost his life. Did he rather being backed and stunned up on the wall? And now they're going to nightmare him, hold him in, waveform up. The Viper's going to go down. Na'Vi getting picked off in 2 unfortunate.
K gold right now. Because of how well they started off.
That's too far. Sorry, I'm sitting there. I'm like, I'm trying to. I should have clicked earlier. So I wanted to have a crack at mid lane. Nightmare's gonna go with the feed strip from Goldblack. They lock down Artstyle. Always gonna fly as well as Artlife. There's that blink in the back. Artstyle was still controlled for a very long time. He starts to TP out. The swap will end up cancelling that one. They want both here. They want Dendi as well as Artstyle. Afterlife will help ensure the kills can be in focus. Last attack that gets the kill over on Dendi. As Artstyle retreats himself out. One quick stun. Got a couple of illusions from the Darkseer wall chasing down after him, but they're running out of control. And back now, Seneko turns. The liquid fire down. Okay, it doesn't really matter when he's nightmared like that. They had the 2-man Chrono. Seneko with a great ultimate, burning through Team Spirit. The follow-up Ice Path. They get the boost off, but it's just not enough heal coming out from Team Spirit. Afterlife retreats, and that's actually, it wasn't even his boots. The Spirit the ones to do what I didn't think they wanted to do. You've also just expended waveform in the Chrono. It catches out 3 heroes. The exits are going to work with the back wall from Afterlife. It bought a little bit of space, but not enough. It's still a choke point. The macro fire. Holy crap, with a Veil of Discord. I think it was a guaranteed hit on that one anyway, because you freaking caught him inside the Chronosphere. The Morphling still ends up dying in the mid lane. Wow, that was not what they wanted to have happen there, Team Spirit. And now Roshan belongs to Na'Vi. Afterlife. Oh, he snatches it! He went in for it! But Arsenal's a little dodger right now. Afterlife running on the bottom lane. He's not going to go down. He'll have a little bit more control on him. The question is, can he blink in time? Nope, the answer. He's going to back two of them up on the hillside, but he is most definitely dead. But at
Oh my
least he
God,
stopped. I kind of like just started asking them. Broadcast.
Radiant's courier
Movement,
has been
gang.
killed.
Goodbye, Courier. And also, Nightmare on Viper. They've actually used the Veil's Discord over on the Morphling. And we're not going to do enough damage. He actually ends up waveforming and Manta dodging out 2 Impetus attacks from our style. What was on that Courier? It was still not there with the rest of his team. So the damage output, like the macro player, is just a little bit too small. And with a swap away, Ramses, well, at least he'll survive for this one. General chasing after Gold Black, the Glimmer Cape, giving him that level of protection. Always want to fly, will not be so lucky. But then again, General with a blink, he just chases down so deep.
Here, dead.
Oh wait, it is actually dead. The Impetus.
Dyer's courier has been
Got
killed.
him. Bane instantly follows after.
Dead courier.
Fine with that. Follows on a fly. Well, there starts your Siphon. Gives a nice little indication of exactly where he is, and well, I suppose with a 4-man backfall, Navi's now trying to turn it flying. Death Possibility will trigger as Afterlife caught just in the edge of the corner, but he also caught out Dendy, who then got in turn caught by the Bane. Tripping down the Fiend Script, a 2-for-1 trade up at the moment with the Sunstrike kicking in. General, she walks into that damage, time walking off a large portion of it. Diddy Ra tries to juke it at the tree lines. The back will stop that juke to DP out. So Diddy Ra will die. Denny Goldblack has just been playing silly buggers with him over on the side. There's still a Brain Sap and 9 one-charges available. The one-charges are expended now. The silence from Denny actually stops Goldblack from just instantly triggering off the Brain Sap. This time he's going to get it and probably even take the kill. Nope, they actually just take the kill normally. 4 heroes down for that.
I swear, man, you're the biggest jinx. Oh, it's okay, no. But the biggest thing that cost them that team fight was not having a gem. Hero just bought it. Like, they have...
Can end this series. Tier 3 tower is the open target for him. Oh, there's your E-Blade. Taneko, he's not dead just yet. Rand's in very, very deep. He has the cheese available, but he also had his replicate. That's a little bit further up the lane, so he's not there to share. Fight with his team straight away, but Shakiro does buy back, and now Chronosphere. Diddy Ra, he's sitting on the edge, the back, trying to pull him back over, but it doesn't hold him inside the Chronosphere. Always on a fly with the swap. He's dodging out the attacks of Arsal. Is he still alive? And Iceberg will not be so lucky. There goes the Aegis, the Immortal. You've lost the main control. Always on a fly, reveals himself once again, and now his Team Spirit caught out of position. General wants to go for more, slowing down Iceberg. They put down the ice wall, but Iceberg cannot get through it in time. Attacks from Na'Vi just keep following, and Teen Spirit's attack to the high ground, that was with both Aegis as well as Cheese. Results in the Aegis being burned in mode, but up they come. There's a smoke break, and Mr. BKB, Yules, as well as Lincoln's does have a lot to survive with. Ramsey to the front lines, General, thinking about the Chrono, he gets it over on the Invoker. VS actually going to swap back out. General blocks on the Fiend Script, and there's the back with a 3-man wall. And they do bring down the Morphling. They got him down. Dendy is trying to run himself out here. Goldblack can't reach him in time. And now with the Ice Bar, Strip Swarm, an extra silence, stopping Goldblack. General goes for the second ulti now, locking in Iceberg. He wants to move down for the other kill, but okay, he'll end up going for both and getting both. Team Spirit losing 3.
Able to burst down the Morphling during him just being locked down. And then afterwards, he replicated out, and then at the last impetus finished him off. Oh.
Like when Envious with the Glimmer Cape. Now he'll get the vision. He can time walk and Chrono if he wants to, and he gets him on the edge. Diddy Ra was also able just to leg it, well, not leg it, float it to the mid lane and catch up to the Bane. Throw up. I don't know if you want to force it while there's no Chrono.
Dyer's middle tower
It's so refreshed in 10 seconds. They really have to.
But why risk it? Right now, you're being brought into a team fight without having that Chronosphere available. The creep wave kicks in, art style gets pretty pounded, but he's used some life, and he'll just run himself back out through the wall. They give him so much, including that pop. The E-Blade shotgun try and kill him off. So Team Spirit, now the double Chronos are available in 4 seconds time.
Dyer's middle barracks.
They expended so much and got so little. All they managed to do was expend cheese on art style. That was, they're gonna try and fight this? Well, Aegis Immortal, it's watch that timing over on Dendy. The Chronosphere's gone off. Fiendscript stopping Viper with the silence from Denny. Gonna buy some space. They back into the wall as Ramsey goes very aggressively. They bring down the Viper with a shotgun. It does the work. Always on a fly trying to survive against Arsal, but now a secondary Chrono from General. It'll do its stuff. Ramsey's getting pounded down by the Impeders. He just can't morph anymore. The morphling is down for the count. The Viper will buy back. And this will be Na'Vi trying to put it. Denny only now just uses his ultimate. He's still got the Aegis Immortal, but for not much longer. He had it for a minute when that fight began.
Dire's bottom tower.
Respected for the timing on it. I don't take my eyes off the lane, however. Afterlife walks into the ice path, silenced and just destroyed. Enchantress is able to reach him. Now Ramsey's lost his Lincoln Sphere. He's still holding on to that cheese from 2 Roshans ago. And, well, Nightmare will buy him the space to cheese himself back up, but he's still under the ulti of Dendi. He took so much damage to E-Blade being used on himself to fly himself to space, but now with the Ice Path from Snako, the control is perfect, but Ramsey's just so tanky, waveforming himself up to safety. The bottom rank is still down, and Na'Vi are looking to get a GG call out here from Team Spirit. Without the Darkseer, it looks impossible, but they'll attempt the impossible. General Chrono is available, ready to go. They throw down the decisive ice on him. General burning very, very quickly. Doesn't get the Chrono off, but it's too late. The fortress is down. Na'Vi will take the victory, and they'll end up going 2-0 over Team Spirit and claiming 9 points in the group stage.
Yep. At the end of the day, Darkseer didn't have a vacuum into Tide Ravage or anything. Didn't have a really good combo. Afterlife put in so much work this game. I was very impressed by him. Once again, Team Spirit are finding ways back into games that look heavily favored for Na'Vi, and it's a little bit worrisome for